This picture was taken at the rear entrance of Sherbourne Station. In my opinion, this image brilliantly captures the social and economic conditions of St.JamesTown and the disparity between the rich and the poor. The tiny tunnel at the center leads to a pedestrian bridge over a ravine, connecting one of the most poorest neighborhoods in Canada to one of the most affluent, Rosedale. On one side of the bridge, there exists a neighborhood full of new immigrants who have come from all around the world to be part of the rosy picture promised by the Canadian government. On the other side, the picture actually comes to reality. However, the short journey of crossing the bridge is actually painful, arduous, and for the most part, impossible, if not all of the individuals living in St. Jamestown. This picture of the tunnel probably encapsulates so many varied issues and concerns related to health in our neighborhood that it would not be possible for me to cover all of them in this written piece. However, one issue that is quite blatantly apparent from the image is the economic disparity between the rich and the poor. Money is one single factor that quite literally affects one's health in many different ways. First and foremost, financial stability leads to calmness, mental stability, and peace of mind. In terms of food, fresher and healthier alternatives such as green groceries are costlier than processed food. The money earned by some people is not enough to properly feed them, let alone worry about healthy alternatives. Money also leads to better access to health. Most people living in St. Jamestown do not have the money to buy dental or an eye care plan. This entire problem stems from one root cause, which is the reluctance of Canadian society and not the government to recognize the academic and professional credentials of new immigrants, because for the private sector in Canada, retraining immigrants is a profitable and lucrative business. Government and policymakers can introduce endless lists of legislations and regulations and provide social support. At the end of the day, it is in the hands of the person taking the interview to decide whether he or she will consider the foreign experience of a candidate. The government and policymakers can do us a big favor and not spend our precious tax money on useless programs aiming at recognizing foreign credentials. The change and the acceptance have to come from the citizens of Canadian society, and there is no way on earth this can be achieved by sentences written on a piece of paper.